Hello everyone, and I hope that you're well. So today I'm going to make something I really like to have for breakfast, and it's a very simple omelette prepared with green chilies, tomato and onion. It's quite a popular sort of nashta or breakfast you'd find in some villages in Pakistan, and it's something that me and Umar really like to have, particularly at the weekend, so I thought we would share it with you today. So I hope you enjoy, and let's get started with the ingredients. So for today's recipe I'll be using 3 eggs, about 3 medium green chilies, half an onion, I've got 1 tomato here and some fresh coriander which I'll use to garnish. I'm using also about 2 to 3 tablespoons of full fat milk. And in spices I've got half a teaspoon of black pepper, half a teaspoon of chili powder, a quarter teaspoon of turmeric, and about half to 3/4 teaspoon of salt, but that's to your taste. Let me talk you through the preparation that I've done. So I've cut the onion into sort of small pieces, the same with the tomato, the fresh chili, and the coriander leaves as well. So the first step now is to start frying the onions. So I'm going to go ahead and heat up a pan. So the pan is just heating on a low to medium heat, and I'm just going to add some oil. Traditionally this is made with a tawa, I think I'm pronouncing that right, but you could also use sort of a non-stick pan like I'm using now, which will also work just as well, just to make sure that the egg doesn't stick to the bottom of the pan basically. So I'm just going to wait for that to heat up, and then we'll be adding the onions. So I can see now that my oil is nice and hot, so I'm going to add the rest of the onions and let them cook nicely. And just give them a stir. And I'll just wait for them to soften, like I said before, and maybe just gain a little bit of a nice golden-y colour. So I'm just whisking together the 3 eggs along with the turmeric, the chili powder, the black pepper and the salt, and I've also got the sort of 2 to 3 tablespoons of milk in here. I'm just about to whisk this up a little bit more. So I think the egg is nicely coated in spice now. So I'm going to add the tomato and green chili. And then I'm just going to give this a little mix as well. Remember to keep an eye on your onions while you're doing this. So it's been probably a couple of minutes, and the onion has softened nicely and just gained a little bit of colour around the edges. So I'm happy with that. I'm just going to distribute them sort of across the bottom of the pan so that the egg and the onion get coated evenly as I poured the egg in. Okay, so in goes the egg now. I'm just going to let this cook now until the bottom layer has nicely cooked evenly, and then I'll turn it over and make sure I cook the other side as well. So it's on a sort of low to medium heat. I'm just going to let it cook gently now. Just appreciating the daffodils which have finally come out today. I love this flower, the beautiful yellow just reminds me of spring. So the egg has cooked nicely, it's become quite firm. That's the sort of technique with an omelette, is that you just want the egg to become nice and firm and cook sort of halfway on the top as well. It just makes it easier when you come to flip it. And I can see just by sort of having a little look that it is starting to look a bit golden underneath, so I'm ready and happy to flip this now. I'm going to split it into two because me and Omelette will be eating this today, and I'm just going to make two portions out of it. So, and it also makes it a little bit easier, I think, to flip it as well. So I'll just cut it in half. I think the egg has cooked all the way through. It's looking nice and golden from the bottom as well. So I'm going to now just garnish it with the coriander. So my nashta is now prepared and I'm ready and hungry to start my breakfast. So let's dig in. It looks really nice, it smells really inviting as well. I've just served it with a little bit of toast, but you could also have this with paratha or any other bread that you have available at home. So I'm going to now try. It's got a little bit of background spice, which is perfect for me. But it's got freshness from those onions and a little bit of sweetness from those onions, and there's tomatoes as well, and with a little bit of coriander just kind of brings a little bit of an added flavour as well, and I really like it just simply with toast. I think this is a great way to start your day, and it tastes really, really nice. So I think now I'm going to go and make myself a lovely cup of tea and enjoy this breakfast. But I really hope that you've enjoyed this video, and I hope that you prepare this maybe for one of your breakfasts. Do check out our social media because we've got a lot going on Facebook and on Instagram. You can also check out our website, which is www.spicykissa.co.uk. But I guess I will say goodbye for now, and I hope to see you again next time. Take care. Bye bye.